Ladies and gentlemen, if you clicked on this video, the chances are you're looking for some hard truths. You probably want to know what's standing between you and success. Well, you've come to the right place. I'm going to tell you about 3 habits that will absolutely ruin anybody's life if they're left unchecked. These habits are really more common than you would think, and you're most likely guilty of at least one of them, if not more. But don't worry, because at the end of the video, you're going to know what things you have to avoid. Listen, I've seen lots of people fall into these traps, and I'm sure you know lots of people that suffer from these things as well. The good news is, all of these things are fixable, and by the end of this video, you're gonna know what you can do to prevent these things and stop them. In this video, I'm gonna discuss 3 toxic habits that can ruin your overall happiness, well-being, and productivity. But the best part is, once you're aware of them, that's the first step in overcoming them. So without further ado, let's get into the first habit. The first thing is you're scrolling on your phone too much. If everyone just got rid of their phone, period, most people's lives would be so much better. They'd get so much more done, they'd do better in school, they go outside more, they work out more, but everyone is so addicted to their phone. If you can just stop yourself from, even if you're just on it half as much, you're probably still on it 4 hours a day. Most people are on their phone 8, 12 hours a day, and they're just wasting their life. Think of all the things you could get done if you're just on your phone left. You could read a book, you could go outside, you could hang out with your friends, you can work out, you can pick up endless hobbies, but none of that stuff can happen if you're on your phone for 2/3 of your day. This one is just so painfully obvious, but most people, including myself, just can't bring yourself to stop. You can try and set limits on your phone, but you just ignore them. You can try and put it in another room, but eventually you find it and you still just spend forever on it. So whatever you do, make sure you're doing everything in your power. Just stay off of it. There's so many better things that you could be doing. The second thing that you're gonna need to be doing or not doing is sleeping in too much, or staying up too late, or just not having a sleep schedule at all. If you're sleeping for 12 hours of the day, you're wasting half of your day just accomplishing nothing. Yes, sleep is good. I agree that you should be sleeping 8, 9 hours a day, that's great. But if you're just going to bed at 3 in the morning and sleeping until 2 in the afternoon, you really do have something wrong there, and you need to change it. Try and get some kind of routine. If you're in college, maybe it's like 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. High school, maybe you gotta try and get to bed at like 10 p.m. so you can wake up at 6 in the morning to get to school on time. But either way, you need to try and get some kind of schedule and just stop yourself from going to bed whenever you want and having no control over when you're sleeping. That's the worst thing that you can do, and it just messes up so many aspects of your life. Your meals get messed up, workouts get messed up, everything just gets kind of jumbled when you do that. Not having a sleep schedule and sleeping forever messes up even more aspects of your life. If you don't have a sleep schedule, you're probably staying up on your phone until late at night, which is another bad habit. And then you're probably waking up and the first thing you're doing is scrolling on your phone, because you don't really have a plan or a purpose. You're just sleeping as soon as you fall asleep and waking up whenever you decide it's a good time. You're skipping out on the benefits that you get from having a good sleep schedule, and you are not going to feel better sleeping 12 hours versus 8, I assure you. And don't get it twisted, I'm not trying to tell you have to go to bed at 8 p.m., wake up at 4 in the morning. That is absolutely not something you need to do. If you want to, that's great. Maybe you can get something productive done at 4 in the morning, but for most people, try and get it to like 11 to 7 a.m., 12 to 8. Anything is better than not having a sleep schedule. And the third thing that you might be doing that's completely ruining your life is not keeping care of your body at all. You don't need to be running marathons and going to the gym every single day and having a strict diet, but you need to have some control over what's coming in your body and what you're doing with it. I think everyone should have some kind of workout routine, whether it's like 2 days a week that you're just going in, running on the treadmill, lifting some weights. That's great. Maybe you want to go like 6 days a week and you're doing like push-pull legs, or you're doing like Muay Thai or something. Anything is great. You need to have some kind of activity in your life. Not only is it great for your body, but it's great for your mind, and it's just gonna make you feel better as a person. You're gonna look at yourself with more respect, and you're just gonna feel better. And then hand in hand with that, you need to have some control over what you're eating. You can't just be eating 10 meals a day, or on the flip side, eating 1-2 meals a day. That's just as unhealthy. You need to have control and something that's leading you towards your goals. If you want to have a nice body, you need to be working out and eating good. That's just the fact of the matter. There's not much else to it. You need to be doing those things. And if you're not, it's just a slow descent where you stop working out and then you're like, oh, I don't need to do this anymore. And you just get worse and worse and worse. And then you're your eating gets more and more and more. Those two things are not good to be going this way. And with that, you're just gonna start looking bad, and then you think even worse of yourself, and it just leads to a whole bunch of other problems. So you need to just have control of your body. If you have no control of your body, it will ruin your life. So there you have it. Being on your phone too much, not having a sleep schedule, and not taking care of your body are the three things that can absolutely ruin your life. But the good news is, now that you're aware of them, that's the first major step in stopping these things. These habits might seem small, but they really can have major impacts on your life. Just take a step back now and think of your daily habits. By eliminating these toxic ones, you can start living a life that's healthier, more fulfilling, and just better for your well-being in general. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video can help you break free from your bad habits. Your best self is out there waiting for you. It's time to make a change.